And we're back with a brand new video. What's poppin', Jiggy Hype fam? It's your host with the most, Thabani, aka Mr. Slow Wine Your Girl into Labor. Big shout out to you if you're already part of the notification gang. If you're not, give that notification bell a flick so you can join the notification click. Gently press that like button. I've been watching you guys. You guys have been busy destroying my like button. Press it gently. And with that being said, let's hop right into the video. So as I said a few weeks ago that I'm going to be doing this new series on my channel called Tea Time Talks. Now I left an email in the description box of all of my videos from there on after that you guys could send your stories to. It's going to be completely anonymous. Instead of me doing confessions, this is the place. You can ask me for advice, you can tell me funny stories, you can tell me deep stories, you can tell me story times, you can, ask me topics that you want me to talk about, all of that. And so I've been getting a few submissions here and there, nothing really crazy yet. I've got maybe like a handful, 2 really good stories. So today we're going to be doing one story time. So this is somebody's dribble story, how she got dribbled by this gent. So I'm just going to be reading through the whole email. It's quite a long story, but it is very interesting. It's quite a long story, but it's very interesting. I've only read about half and I saw already like, yo, this is gonna actually be good. So let's hop right into it. How I was taken for 4 years. Hi Thabani, so I always wanted to be a YouTuber, but I'm shy and I don't know how to edit. So here's a story for you that I would have told. Also, you can say my name, but only my first name, and I changed the names of all of the people in the stories. My name is, but I go by Nelly. So it's kind of a long story, but I hope that's fine. No problem at all. So we started back in high school. This obviously involves a boy, obviously. The popular boy, of course. I had a crush on this guy for the longest time, but I was always quite chubby and had some bad acne, so he never really paid me any mind. But in 2014, when I got to grade 11, I started taking care of myself physically, lost a bunch of weight, congrats on that, and started taking care of my skin and my mental health. And not to be crude cop or whatever, I looked much better. I was happy with my body and my face, and I've always had great style, but now it really showed. So obviously I started getting more male attention. So guess who starts greeting me in the morning So guess who starts greeting me every morning? Mr. Popular, of course. One day I remember I was sitting with my best friend at the time, and Mr. Popular came up to us, and to my surprise, he actually asked for my number and not hers. She would always be approached by the guys because she's the hot friend, or should I say was, but now it was happening more to me, and this is where all the stories began, but I didn't know that yet. So Mr. Popular and I started talking, and after a couple of really amazing dates, he really put himself out there. We started officially dating, and we were the talk of the school. Everyone knew when I became an LRC, and he was and had been on the soccer team. Everybody knew us in the school, and everybody knew we were together. So every time he'd score a goal, he would run up to me in the crowds. So every time he would score a goal, he would run up to me in the crowds and he'd give me a kiss or like do a weird dance for a celebration, usually towards or directed towards me. After about 9 months of being good in our relationship, I started to notice 2 things that I should have taken more seriously. Firstly, I kept catching my man out on weird lies. And secondly, every time I told my best friend something, in some way or the other, it would somehow leak out and someone else would know. By the way, let's call my best friend Liz. I never paid attention to these lies and inconsistencies that my man gave because at this point I loved him and he was my first love, and I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, he was my boyfriend. So now that we matriculated, things got complicated. I was going to study in South Africa and he was going to Russia. So we decided to do long distance because we didn't want to throw away over a year-long relationship. So all was good till his studies didn't work out in Russia, and he ended up returning to Windhoek. Nothing changed, but after the first semester I came back to Windhoek for holiday and it was amazing. But this time when I went back, he was being weird and distant. So I decided to ask Liz to be my eyes and ears for me in Windhoek. Okay, it's getting interesting now. According to Liz, everything was fine, but something just wasn't adding up. 1 plus 1 was not 2. 1 plus 1 was equaling 11. So I decided to ask friend number 2, let's call her Lana, to be my second pair of eyes and ears. Yo, okay, it's a detective, this one. It's a police commander. She's sending out her troops. You know, Windhoek is small and the streets talk. This wind is disrespecting me. Come to find out, you know Windhoek is small and the streets talk. Come to find out that Liz and Mr. Popular, who's my man, are dating / hooking up. Going to picnics, going to groove together, going on dinner dates, all that cut. So basically I've been betrayed by my best friend and my man is cheating on me with a girl I considered my sister. That's deep. Yo, that would be a lot for me. Like I don't even know what to say. Meanwhile, they both trying to act like it's all good. So during midterm, I go back to Windhoek and I confronted them because I don't like to take. I didn't break it off at first because I wanted to first gather evidence. So I confronted them. It didn't go well because I exposed both of them with everything from screenshots to videos of them whining and making out. I ended it with both of them. This chick came with the receipts. She said, hey, look, exhibit A, exhibit B, exhibit C. What now? What do you have to say for yourselves? And they're like, duh. Now when the year had ended November 2016 and I was back from uni from holidays. Okay, so basically she went to uni, all good. First semester came, she came for holiday, it was all good. She went back, things were weird. She came for midterm break, that's when she confronted them. Then she probably went back and now she's like, the year is over, the school year is over and she's back in Windhoek, like officially. Okay. And I was back from uni for holidays. I get a long message from Liz apologizing and telling me how she just wanted to hook up with someone and they ended up drunk and they somehow ended up hooking up and then seeing each other. But it's over now and that she misses me, etc. So after a lot of thought and a lot of convincing, I decided to take her back as my friend because we'd been friends for over 10 years. We obviously weren't as close, but we were mostly back to how we were before Mr. Popular. About 6 months later, I got some big news, and guess who the fuck was back in my DM trying to congratulate me? Mr. Popular. Yo, nigga's back. He said I'm back and I'm better. Mr. Popular with a whole different IG profile after a month of ignoring. With Mr. Popular with a whole different IG profile. After about a month of ignoring, I finally replied, and that was a huge mistake. Somehow, he talked his way back into my heart and pants, obviously. This nigga was suspiciously smooth with his words. Yo, nigga's words were like butter on a skillet, or hot just sliding everywhere. No non-stick pan, everything just smooth. Anyway, we get back to dating somehow. Yeah, I know, don't judge me. And I'm traveling back and forth most of 2017 and 2018 to see him as much as I can because I knew distance was the problem last time. He came to Cape Town sometimes too. Now, let's introduce girl 3. Let's call her Samantha. Wouldn't this be girl... Oh yeah, that is girl 3. Okay. So Samantha is Lana's cousin, I came to find out. Samantha is a street connoisseur to say the least. She knows everyone and everything that goes on in Windhoek. She's everywhere, and nowhere at the same time. Yo, she sounds like a superhero, like a myth or whatever. Like a ghost, I don't know. So we met in Cape Town at the airport. She had just finished school and was returning to Nam also. I guess when she says finish school, I mean probably graduating. But anyway, now remember, I was back with Mr. Popular, back besties with Liz, and don't forget about Samantha's cousin Lana, the one that was my second eyes on the street. So Sam and I are having lunch, and she's a potty mouth, so she lets it slip that her cousin Lana had an abortion and framed it as a miscarriage because she found out her man was dating a girl named Liz. I think I know where this is going. And didn't want to have a child with a cheating nigga. So As she says these names, I'm like, what the actual I'm also like that. So I'm in disbelief that this could be the same people that I'm involved with. So I asked her to show me a picture of her cousin Lana. That's how I found out they were cousins. It was my friend Lana, my second eyes. A picture of Lana's boyfriend. Guess who? My boyfriend, Mr. Popular. And a picture of Liz. Guess what? It's the same Liz, my best friend. Yo. This is a deep story already. Mr. Popular was not only with Liz again, was not only back with Liz again, but he was also with Lana, my other friend, and he had been with her for over a year and had gotten her pregnant. To add insult to injury, Samantha tells me he got another girl pregnant and his 2 babies would have been born around the same time if Lana didn't terminate the pregnancy. Yo. Hey. It's deep in these streets. So this nigga was not only dating me, but he was dating Liz, my supposed best friend, Lana, my close friend, and another girl who was gonna be his baby mama. Now I'm done. I confronted Liz, she denies. I confronted Lana, she denies. I confronted him, he denies. Not knowing that I got all the fucking proof I need. Sam helped me gather intel, obviously. So I decided I'ma air this nigga's shit and expose him. So mid-2019, I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go through with it. And I didn't end it before because I wanted to know his behavior throughout and get more evidence over a couple of months. This girl is strong, but okay. One day I decided with my crazy friend, let's call her Sarah, that we would sneak into this nigga's house while he was having a chill and catch him with either Liz, Lana, or at least the pregnant girl. Let's catch him in the act, you know. Crazy, I know, but this nigga made me crazy. I entered the relationship normal, but he really fucked me up. Okay, I understand that this nigga is making you a bit crazy, because I found him in bed, knee deep in some white girl. Wait, how are you knee deep in a girl? What does that mean? Someone explain to me how one can be knee deep in someone, but okay. Because I'm imagining, you know how you put on pants and then let's say the pants only get to your knees. So you put in your leg, that's what I'm imagining. So, anyway, I was so shook I couldn't say anything and I just left crying. He tried apologizing and flipping the script that I can't be breaking into people's houses, etc. and that it's a crime even though he gave me a spare key. I finally blocked him and I posted all of his shit exposing him and all of that, and a day later I get a call from a private number. And the girl on the other side of the phone asked me to meet up and she's crying. So we meet up and I tell her the whole story. Now I'm thinking this is like his sister or his best friend or something and she's like disappointed in him or whatever. Guess who it is? This nigga had a whole fiance. The streets are deep. The L in Windhoek is for loyalty, cause he was engaged to a whole woman, and they were about a month away from the wedding. They had apparently been dating since 2014 in grade 11 and had been waiting for marriage, and decided to get married even though they were young. So this nigga, I'm shook. Gents, you're disappointing us. Improve. You're letting us down. You're letting us down, boss. Why? Long story long, that's how I got dribbled by this gent. You didn't just get dribbled. This man deserves the Ballon d'Or. This nigga, dribbler of the year, 99 skill moves, 99 flair, 99 pace, all of it, all his FIFA stats, top. Cause this nigga, he's a dribble master. Long story long, that's how I got dribbled by this gent who dated my best friend, my close friend, got another girl preggy, and was committed and was in a committed relationship the whole time. I was really shown flames. Yo. Anyways, that's it for my story. I almost took him back, but luckily I started dating my male best friend who I'm still with after a year, and I'm as happy as can be. Thanks for reading, and I hope I make it into your video. XX. Yo. That was a handful. I can't even give advice because you didn't ask for advice, but I'm just... Nigga dated your best friend, your close friend. Got another... I don't know if he was dating the guy who got pregnant, but basically got another girl pregnant while being in a... Oh wait, was caught knee deep in some white girl and was engaged and was in a committed relationship this whole time where he was supposed to be waiting for marriage with his girl. So his girl is thinking, "Pa, me, we're waiting for marriage." And this nigga is within the streets, inside. Anyways, that's all for today, guys. If you like the button, as I said, gently press the like button. Give that notification bell a flick so you can join the notification click. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on the flip side.
Nomad Beats.